Hi there, my name is Lucas. I'm a tech assistant here at the DRC. This is a tutorial on how to use the header and footer editor within Kurzweil. So, let's say I pulled up this story right here. You'll see that this story has a author's name and the title of the story at the top. And this persists on every single page of the story. I'll just go to this third page and you'll see that the author's name and the title remains. I'm going to scroll to the bottom of the page and you'll also notice that the page number is red. And because this page number and header is on every single page, Kurzweil will just see it as normal text and it will read over that. And I don't really want it to do that. I just want it to read the story to me. I don't need to hear the name of the book every single time, right? So how would I prevent Kurzweil from reading that? Well, what you would do is go to the scan menu in the top right here and then click on the header and footer editor. Alternatively, you can go to the scan menu in the top left and click on header and footer editor. Its keyboard shortcut is Control and F8, but I'm just going to click on this button right here. Click on header footer editor. Now I can right click anywhere and then click mark header footer. My cursor becomes a crosshair and then I can start to drag it around the header. Once I'm done, I can just click off and it becomes green. Now Kurzweil knows not to read what I've highlighted in green. Do note that I recommend making the header a bit larger than necessary, as the position of the header might change from page to page. You could also repeat this process with the page numbers here at the bottom. So once again, I'm going to right click, mark header footer, and then just drag it around these page numbers at the bottom here, and then click off. And now they're highlighted green, both the header and the footer, and Kurzweil knows not to read it. To apply these to all pages, however, as you'll notice, I go back to the second page and it's not applied. These do not have green boxes around here. It's pretty easy. So click on the header you just made and right click and then click apply to all pages. I'm going to repeat that same process with the page numbers on the bottom. Left click, right click, apply to all pages. And now when I go across the book, you'll notice that the same green boxes are in every header and every page number. To save any of my changes, I would just click on the header footer editor button again. And now when I start to read, let's say here, where it would read the page number before, it'll just completely skip over that.
The missionary ladies had put together a Santa.
And it also skips over the author's name at the top because I marked that as a header. Let's say, however, on a single page you'd like to remove the header. Maybe that page is different. Maybe that page actually has text there that you want to read. So go back to the header footer editor. I'm going to click on the button again. Then you would just right click on the box you want to remove and then click unmark header footer. Do note that this is different than unmark all header footers. That would remove all of the headers and the footers from the document. So I'm just going to click that one. It's going to ask me if I want to be unmarked on all the other pages. I don't want that. I just want this one to be removed. Otherwise, it would remove that header from every single other page. I'm going to hit cancel. And then now that header is removed and you'll notice that the footer still remains and the header will still remain on the other pages as well. Once again, to save my changes, I'm just going to click on the header footer editor button. And now it shouldn't read them. Hope that was useful. Thank you.